Hey guys, it's Eric with Dempsey's Resolution Fitness at dempseysresolution.com, and today we're bringing you the next video in the intermittent fasting series. And it's a common question that I get all the time, and that's, what if I'm on a different nutrition program or a different diet and I want to try intermittent fasting because I'm missing meals and I'm super busy all the time? Can I implement intermittent fasting into my existing nutrition program? And of course you can, right? So that's exactly the primary benefit of intermittent fasting, is to solve that dilemma. What do I do when I'm super busy and I'm missing meals anyway because I just can't get to my food, or I don't have time, or whatever the reason is? If you're not eating and you're skipping meals anyway, then intermittent fasting is the perfect way to turn that whole thing from a negative to a positive. All right? So yeah, you can do it, paleo, zone, whatever kind of nutrition program you're on, vegetarian, vegans, if you're on a raw, juicing, whatever you got going on as far as your nutrition program or diet, intermittent fasting can simply be inserted, because all it is, it's not particularly a diet per se. It is simply a feeding window and a fasting window. And you can simply modify your schedule to optimize your day, right? So you get the most done. You don't have to be a slave to your meal plan. You don't have to worry about, oh, I skipped a meal. Is that going to ruin everything? No. All you got to do is insert the fasting period to cover your busy part of your day, and hopefully when you sleep. And that takes up that whole chunk of the day. You don't have to worry about it. And then you eat when it's optimal for you, okay? And so you can insert whatever kind of meal program or feeding protocol that you're using, whether it be paleo, primal, zone, Mediterranean, whatever you got going on. You can just simply do that in your feeding window, right? So if you had a bunch of meals to eat, you would eat it during, like if you had a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour feeding window, you would eat all your food in that 8-hour window. Or, depending on which one you were using, you would insert it simply wherever the portion of the feeding program was. Some of the longer versions of intermittent fasting, you take a whole day, right? So you don't got to worry about it for a whole day, and then you just simply eat normal however. So you can insert it that way too. If you have a 24-hour fast, then you just follow whatever nutrition or diet program you're on, and you insert a fasting day, and then boom, you go right back to your program. If you're doing the 16-hour one, the 16-8 one like I do, that's about as far as I can go on a continual basis. And, I use probably a paleo style nutrition program, paleo primal kind of, as far as foundational goals, foundational, what it looks like, not per se the diets per se, but, in general. And I eat every couple hours during my feeding window with a paleo primal kind of meal plan. And so I insert that into my feeding window, and the rest of the time I fast, and you just, intake fluids, and non-calorie having liquids like coffee, tea, whatever, and mostly water. Or you could have infused water, that's another good option. And so that way you stay hydrated. A lot of people insert branched chain amino acids in there during, especially if you got any kind of workout stuff going on during your fasting window. And that's another topic by itself, fasting during, your actual workouts, right? A lot of people say you want to end your fast right before your workout, so your first meal is like your post-workout meal. And a lot of people use branched chain amino acids in there to prevent, any kind of possible catabolic effects, right? Which, if you're eating good, you're not going to have really any kind of catabolic effects. And that's the key, right? You can insert intermittent fasting into anything as long as you have the nutrition to support it, because we're not starving. You don't want to starve. You don't want to not get those nutrients in, right? You want the right amount of the right stuff at the right times to support whatever goals you have, whether it be weight loss, fat loss, body transformation, muscle building, all these different things. So regardless of your goal, you can use intermittent fasting to help you through the busy part of your day so you're not a slave to your meal plan, okay? And of course, check with your doctor and make sure it's right for you. And if you want to give it a try, go ahead and use one of the protocols. give it a try and then follow whatever nutrition program is, best for you. And it will do great things for you, and the big thing is it frees you up so you're not a slave to your meal plan during the busy part of your day. You can be super productive because you're not worried about, oh man, I got to go get lunch. I got to go do this. You don't have to do, you just got to focus on whatever it is you're doing, right? So insert intermittent fasting into whatever diet plan you got going on. Don't worry about it. Simply insert your feeding and fasting windows and it'll do great things for you. It'll free up your time. You'll be able to be more productive. You'll still have energy. And the whole thing is make sure you're eating your food and getting all your proper nutrients to support your goal, okay? And if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, then click on the link. I got a special report for you with more intermittent fasting info. And I'll be back with you soon for more information on intermittent fasting. You guys take care and God bless you.